Hello, I'm Chylli from Channel Chylli, also known as Try, and we are back with more depersonalization. Alright, so give me a moment here. Head over here really quickly, and we are going to... Curse contract is so bad, I really do not like it. And then we are going to inherit the experience on our other characters as well. There we go, we can go with kind of a summon play style here. Alright, that looks good to me. So now we're going to go back and do the module. Hold on, before we get into that, I want to check something really quickly. Okay, I think we can get Simon and Nancy by doing their path when there was that branch in the Curse Name module. And I believe we get Constantine when we complete the boss fight and we have a whack item. So I think we are ready to go back in and do it all again. Should probably be a bit faster than it was last time since we don't need to read everything. We are, of course, going to lead around, and never mind, I forgot that was how we progressed there, but... But yeah, now that we don't actually have to read everything, we can just skip through and it will go much faster. Okay, now let's get through all this again. It's been so long since I played the module, I actually kind of forgot where everything was. Alright, so we're going to be mostly just replaying for the first bar here. You're as stubborn as ever. Alright then, I won't stand in your way. Let's meet in front of the hotel tomorrow. Yeah, catch you later. You watch as Bruno drives off into the darkness. You spot two figures standing in a poorly lit corner. They're dressed in dark robes, their faces hidden by hoods. Unsure of their intentions, you decide to. As you approach the cloaked figures, you notice a girl lying unconscious on the ground. It becomes evident that she is a victim. The figures seem intent on taking her away. You preemptively attack one of the figures, successfully preventing them from taking the girl away. In that moment, you know something unsettling about the cloaked figures. Their movements and behavior are disturbingly unnatural. The figure you struck quickly recovers, regrouping with his companion before launching a swift counterattack. I completely forgot to equip my equipment, so we're going to do that really quickly. And there we go, we defeated them. The hooded figures, overpowered by your strength, scramble over the wall and disappear. The familiar silence settles over the streets once more. You're safe now. With your treatment, the girl's breathing gradually stabilizes. She's slowly regaining consciousness and opens her eyes. Don't worry, you're safe now. Can you tell me what happened? I was being chased by these monsters. They were horrifying. If only I'd listened to my brother. If only I had left this town. Take a deep breath. Can you tell me your name and address? I'm here to help. I'm Lyra Cornwall. I live in the southern part of this town. Exhausted and frightened, the girl slips back in unconsciousness. You feel her in your arms and rush to the hotel in search of assistance. Upon noticing the situation, a waiter promptly contacts the hospital. Shortly after, an ambulance arrives and the medical staff transports the girl for treatment. The girl is safe and sound now. It's all thanks to you, kind guest. It's not a big deal, really. And now we are back to skipping for now. And apparently we're back to long loading screens as well. The townspeople appear repulsed and willing to talk with you. Suddenly, your cell phone rings in your pocket. You answer it and hear Sandra's voice. Sandra, how did you get my number? Bruno told me to contact you if he's ever in trouble. He had an accident last night and is now in the hospital. Wait, Bruno, what happened? I'm in the dark too. His colleague called me early this morning. He mentioned that Bruno is in the hospital and they're rescuing him. I'm heading there now. Got it, I'm on my way there too. Okay, so we're mostly just going to be skipping to the third day because that's whenever we need to go. Okay, so it's mostly the same thing, but instead we just don't know how he got injured. Alright, so let's go take a look around again now. But yeah, the next thing we gotta do is on day 3, so we're just going to be looking around and then we'll skip to the next day and yada yada. So yeah, for this first part, it's mostly just going to be the same thing. There we go, we got the crowbar so we can get down here again. And that will allow us to go down into the sewers later. I think we should investigate the sewers right now. Okay, I don't really know how I'm supposed to get into the church cellar right now. I just don't think I can yet, so we'll have to progress a little bit further. There we go. Now we gotta go back to the... Ben's mansion, I suppose, is where we should go. You press the doorbell repeatedly and wait for a while, but there is no response. Ben's not here or he doesn't want to meet me. Looks like you'll have to find another way in. Or rather, not really another way in, but another way, I don't know. I think I can only have 4 on the field at once. Yeah, it seems like we can only have 4 summons, or well, 4 characters on the field at once. Now we have to go to the church. Now we have to go into the basement area. Or, well, I guess it's not a basement, it's a cellar, but same deal. Alright, let me double check something really quickly. William Cornwall, you remember that girl you rescued the other day? Have you heard of a girl named Lyra Cornwall? You've met my sister. Where is she? Is she dead already? It's all my fault. I shouldn't have trusted. Just 1,000 more steps and I'll ascend the stairs. No, she's safe. She's at the hospital now. Really? That's a relief. At least some of my family is still alive. With trembling hands, he hands you a tattered book. Wait, he gave this to me. 50, 51, 52. Can you tell me what happened here? William's expression shifts from fear to fury as he hisses through clenched teeth. It's all because of him. I'm the owner of this distillery. To revive the business, I did everything he asked. Lured the girls here, knocked them out, and sent them to the church in barrels. Yeah, this is all the same for now. So yeah, if I go to my inventory here. Yeah, we got ourselves another mythical item, so we're only missing 2 now. Okay, it has been a really long time since I played this beginning part of the game, so... But yeah, honestly, I kind of forgot what exactly I was supposed to do now. I think this is how we get to the incineration plant. Alright, give me a moment here. Okay, I actually didn't realize that there was a difference there. I'm curious about the casino, Harlan. How can I get in there? What casino? Unfazed by Harlan's question, you continue to gaze at him with composure. Your demeanor convinces Harlan that you possess some insider knowledge. No, definitely not Bruno. Who told you about Mino and stuff about the casino? You tell Harlan how Nancy was enticed into the casino and became indebted to Covender. So it was that gal that me caught up in Covender's mess in the end. You knew this would happen. Why didn't you stop her back then? You see, kiddo, I ain't no saint. I can tell that those gamblers are up to, and they ain't got the guts. As for Covender, well, Ben's got him wrapped around his finger tight. That gal's kinda lucky. People learn from screwing up. Trying to stop him would have been useless. But she's set on getting back what she lost, and I ain't gonna stand in her way. As he presses the antlers, a well-illuminated concealed passage reveals itself before your eyes. Come on in, I'll take you to him. To whom? Harlan gives no response to your question and walks directly into the concealed passage. Following Harlan, you pass through the secret passage into a luxurious room. In the center of the room hangs a grand portrait of Ben himself. Ben, standing under the portrait, calmly looks down at you, surrounded by thugs in black. Bruno is in the hospital now. Are you still planning to continue your investigation? There are things you can't turn your back on. I have to find the murderer. That's the promise I made to Bruno. I really admire people like you, those that stand firm no matter the odds. You can't keep moving forward without serious determination and a will of steel. He pauses for a moment, then continues his words. So I propose that we team up, a win-win situation. What do you say? You recall the plan you discussed with Simon earlier. Establishing a connection with the gang could make your investigation much smoother. Surprisingly, it's Ben who now takes the initiative, proposing a partnership. Still, you hesitate. You're not ready to agree just yet. You have your own questions that need answers first. What do you want? I want a stable, balanced person there. Patrick, he's the real power in this town. We used to do business together, but now, let's just say things between us have soured for certain reasons. Lately, I've noticed that he's been up to some shady dealings, the kind that would spell trouble for Curson Day. I'm no savior, but I profit from the town's prosperity. Anything that threatens Person A is a threat to me. I can't investigate this myself, so I'm turning to you. I need you to find out what Patrick is really up to. That works perfectly with my plan. I'm all in for collaborating, but let's keep this strictly business. A wise choice. Now you're on board to work together. I can share something you're eager to know. There might be some overlap in the information we have. Let's say I just need some answers to 3 questions. Shoot. First, why were you truly at the church at the time of the murder? I was indeed there, and I can assure you I didn't kill that woman. Okay, this stuff is kinda similar to how it was last time. Harlan, I have some matters to handle. Remember to have that list ready for me. Boy, let's get going. With that, Harlan guides you out of the room and back to the station office. Harlan hands you a list. Here, check it. I got the lowdown on the latest stuff we received here. I scribbled down all the deeds for each shipment. Oh, that casino you're looking for, it's chilling under the church. And one more thing, don't be all uptight with how you do stuff, or you're gonna be sleeping on some real important chances, you know? Thank you, Harlan. Okay, yeah, this is all stuff we've already done. Okay, now we have to go to the hospital. Alright, now we are going to go to Reindeer Pub. Where's my wallet? My wallet, my girl, where's my girl? Have you seen my wallet? My girl is missing. Mr. Vincent, please, calm down. No, my daughter, she's missing. My girl, my sweet girl, where are you? Why aren't you with Dad? Villain screams as he crashes into you and storms out of the pub. When you chase him out, he's nowhere to be found. Well, he certainly crashed out. You know what? Since we never discovered Bruno went missing, I don't think we could have done that. Alright, let's see here. Damn it, we failed there. We're going to go until we get the ammo. Hey, don't think there's anything up there we can do now. and now we have to go down to the sewer again. Yes, we are being a lot less thorough, but that's also because we already have almost everything done, so... So we don't really need to be very thorough now, do we? There we go, I wanted to try fighting Shogoth, so... And there we go, we defeated Shogoth. Under a barrage of strikes, the sludge struggles to maintain its form. Gradually it blends into the flowing sewage and vanishes from your sight. Looks like I've got the upper hand for now. I'm surprised Shogoth was able to come back and do that after getting so beaten up by us. At this moment, Simon is not seated in front of the computer as usual. Remembering his mission of addressing a pressing matter, a sense of unease stirs within you. An open letter rests on the table. It bears a postmark indicating morning delivery to the flower shop. Simon likely received it soon after you left the shop. To esteemed Simon, I have taken the liberty of intervening on behalf regarding certain governmental matters. It is with great pleasure that I now extend you an invitation to my humble mansion, where we may discuss the particulars at length. With my utmost respect, Mr. Shore. Why would Mr. Shore invite Simon over to his place? A distinct gunshot rings out from within the mansion. Alright, and... that is where I'm gonna leave it off for this episode of Depersonalization. If you made it this far, thank you for watching, and I will see you next time when we continue with more. Until then, bye!